Okay, here's how I did on the first one. I multiplied by 3. I multiplied by a positive, so I didn't change the sign. And r is less than negative 15, so at negative 15 I left the circle open and went to the left. Okay. For the next one, I divided by negative 14. Because I divided by a negative, I switched the sign around. 7 over negative 14 reduces to negative 1/2. And then here is my graph. An open circle at negative 1/2. And this is where the x is on the other side. I saw some of you just flip that around. So you could, let me go ahead and do that. Just to note, you could flip that around and say, well, x is less than negative 1/2. So you could go from that to that. That's okay. And then if that's easier for you to graph, go ahead and do that. I saw a couple of you do that yesterday. So that's fine. So you can switch it around. Just be sure to actually switch the inequality as well. Okay, when you change the order around. So if negative 1/2 is greater than x, then x is less than, that looks like an L, less than negative 1/2. So that's what I got there. Hopefully you're good on that. All right, y'all. If you have a fraction, just flip it over and multiply. So that's what I'm going to show you here. We've seen this before, but just want to review it, and then you'll try that one right there, and then we'll be good. So in front of my x, if I have negative 2/3, I'm going to multiply. Let me put this in parentheses here, because we're going to have negatives all over. I'm going to multiply by, and flip this over, find the reciprocal. I'm going to multiply by 3/2 and negative 3/2. Okay, so when you multiply by negative 3/2, let me see here. The 3's will cancel out. The 2's, 2/2 will cancel out. And a negative times a negative is positive. So those cancel out as well. Everything cancels out, which is good. I just want an x here. 10 times negative 3/2, remember, put that over 1. That's going to be 30/2. Positive times a negative is negative. And I also have to note, when you're copying that sign, don't just copy it. Think about what you multiply by. I multiplied by a negative number. Let's change that around. Make that greater than. And I should have left myself a little bit more room. I know what this is. 30/2 is just 15. So let me go off to the side here. X is greater than 15. Whoops, negative 15, sorry. Okay, then I can do my graph. Again, I should have just given myself more room. So negative 15, 0. Don't fill in the circle, and numbers that are greater than negative 15 are negative 10, negative 5, 0, 100 is greater than negative 15. Remember, when you're dealing with the negative numbers, they're going in the opposite direction. And I should be able to see which way this is going from 4.5 feet away. Okay, there we go. Starts at negative 15, it's going to the right. Okay, go ahead and try that one there.